Nicole Northgarden, and today I'm taking you to the Goodwill Outlet Bins in Chaska, Minnesota. Here we go. Today's video is part of a collaboration with my friend Danielle from Homemade Vintage. I will link her channel as well as her Goodwill Outlet Bins Thrift With Me and haul in my description box below. We gave ourselves a challenge. Each of us has to find either an item made of wood or fabric and show you all how we incorporate it into our decor. And of course, we'll also be showing you any other good stuff we find. I really like this vintage lamp. But as I'm turning it, I can see that there's mold growing in the globe, so I'm going to leave that behind. If you're new to my channel or coming over from Danielle's channel, welcome. I thrift mostly for myself, for my home decor and my vintage collections, but I also do a little bit of reselling at a booth in a vintage shop nearby. There's a lot of electrical and electronics in the bins today, which makes it tough to dig because the wires just kind of tie everything up. I have been on the hunt for white canisters for my kitchen, but this one doesn't have a lid and I can't find any partners to go with it. I'm seeing a lot of snowmen in this bin, and I'm thinking someone must have donated their entire collection. This wreath is pretty cute, but not something that I need for my decor. I'm really trying to keep in mind wood or fabric for our challenge item. This candlestick could work. It definitely looks like something I might use in my decor. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll show you what I do finally use as my challenge item. This is another item I'm considering for my challenge item because it's made of fabric. I think it would look really cute in my ski lodge cozy Christmas family room. This is really exciting. I've always wanted a metal picnic basket. This is totally coming home. These metal picnic baskets are in vintage shops for $20 to $25 and up, depending on the design. This is not my favorite design, but I still think it's cute, and I think it'll be great in a summer display. And I'm just excited to have a metal one that I probably paid under $2 for. This is a reproduction carnation milk tray, but this will definitely sell at the Pink Elephant. I'm going to bring this home for resale. If you're enjoying this video, I'd love it if you'd hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. I post thrifting videos each week. You can hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you'll get notified when I upload. I don't know why I didn't pick this up. I definitely could have either hung it on my vintage tree or sold it. I think I was thrown off because there was nothing inside of it. Usually there's a little angel, but I could have glued a bottle brush tree from the Dollar Tree store, and that would have been fine. But I just didn't think of it in the moment. A few months back, I picked some of these up for resale, but I haven't sold a single one. That one was twins. It might have had a higher desirability, but it was stained. I think those items might do better online, but I don't sell online. This is some neat old vintage wrapping paper, and I have sold a bunch of vintage wrapping paper for this holiday season, but there's not much on the roll, so I'm not going to take this home with me. This is a really neat old boom box. I know someone will say that I should bring it home, but there's no way to test it out, and I really don't want to get stuck with big objects that don't work and then I have to dispose of them. So I'm not going to bring that home. I did pick up 2 of these pumpkins. I think they're grapevine pumpkins, although I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to put them in my displays right now because obviously it's the wrong season, but I think these will be great in my fall decor. If you're familiar with Danielle from Homemade Vintage, you know that she always finds amazing vintage artwork. I never find any, but I thought this was a really cool photograph framed. It's kind of heavy. I did bring this home and I probably paid too much. I think if I had asked them, they would have given it to me for $2, but I forgot to ask them. So I probably paid about $5 for it, but it is really cool. And I love how the back of the frame is velvet. And I'll just pull these command strips off and that little piece of packing tape. And then I'll probably brush it with a little soft velvet brush that I have. And I think it'll look good as new. Hubby and I love dice games, so I brought this home. We've never played this one before, but it looks to be in really good shape. It looks like it has all of its pieces, so we will go ahead and play it, and I'll let you know how it is. People at the bins in Chaska, Minnesota are quite careful. You can see here all these glasses are nicely wrapped, so I'm just kind of peeking in one to see what it is. And then I too am just going to leave the rest alone. No need to unwrap all of them. I do always try to peek to see, is there any vintage? Because then I'll unwrap more things, but it really seemed like someone had just donated their kitchen cabinet. I really like this Made in Sweden little board and knife set. I guess it's for cheese. So I'm going to bring this home for my own personal use. These little Homeco bears are cute, but I don't collect bears, and Homeco figurines do not sell well for me. I really like this book in particular. I like it for the pictures. I think it has a lot of great Christmas content, so I'm going to bring that home for myself. It looks like the publication date is 1973. You can see that there, the Roman numeral. And I love these old books really a lot for the graphics, but this one also has poems in it and just kind of a charming take on the holidays from a time gone by. I love rescuing vintage linens from the bins, either for myself or for resale. Originally, I was thinking I would resell this runner because I already have a runner, but then I was like, this one's longer than the one that I have, so I actually wound up layering them on my kitchen table, and I really like the way they look. So I guess this is fabric and could count as one of my challenge items, but I do have others. I pulled this little cutie bird out of the bin. I remember these were really popular a few years back. I never bought any then because they were always a little expensive, but you know, at the bins, it's a great price. So I did bring him home with me. He's made of some sort of resin with metal feet, and I've placed him here over on the right side of the hearth area in my family room. I do have a video on my home and garden channel about decorating this hearth and mantle. If you're interested, I will link it in the cards above. And this I pulled from the bins right when I got into the bins. I didn't insert this footage earlier because I didn't want to interrupt the intro, but this is a Thomas Kincaid Old World Santa ornament. I love it. It's going right into my Santa collection. Here on the right side of this table, I have all my kind of woodland looking old world Santas, and I think he fits right in. Also, when I wasn't filming, I picked up this Grove Collaborative ceramic tray. I don't have anything from Grove Collaborative, but I thought this was really pretty just with the nice ceramic white. I'm going to use it in my bathroom to catch the drips from my soap and lotion bottles. Okay, and on to my challenge items. I did bring home this little fabric snowman. Now, we only had to do fabric or wood, but I did both. I'm an overachiever, what can I say? And I love that his pants look like birch bark. I've placed him here on the left side of my hearth area. I think he looks just adorable with my Santa and my reindeer and the whole cabiny ski lodge feeling that I have going on. I really like him. And for an item made out of wood, I did pick up this candlestick. I don't have any like this, but I do see them in people's vignettes all the time. So I was happy to find one. The top of it is brass, which is cool. And I've placed that here in a vignette that already existed. This is actually a copycat vignette from something that Danielle did on her Instagram account. You should check that out. I loved her vignette and I wanted to implement it in my own home. So this is my version of it, and I've placed my candlestick up on the left. And that's all that I have for you from the Goodwill Bins. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you're not already, and check out Danielle's video on homemade vintage. Thanks for watching.